los adjetivos y los pronombres demostrativos. First, let's remember that an adjective describes a noun and a pronoun replaces a previously mentioned noun. All right. With that in mind, let's take a look at our modelo here and see if we can figure out what's going on. So, quiero comprar esta pulsera. No deseo esa. All right, so I don't want to buy this bracelet, or sorry, I want to buy this bracelet. I don't want that one. All right, so could you figure out which is the demonstrative adjective and which is the demonstrative pronoun? Well, if we know an adjective is describing a noun, what do we think? Esta or esa? Esta is describing pulsera, this bracelet. So that would mean esa is our pronoun. And in fact, yes it is, because esa is replacing that already mentioned pulsera. It's synthesizing the noun that's already been mentioned with our demonstrative esa, that one. And if you recall, both adjectives and pronouns, both the demonstrative adjectives and pronouns, need to agree in number and gender with the item that they describe or replace in the case of a pronoun. These are our demonstrative pronouns, and they're divided by the masculine singular, feminine singular, masculine plural, and feminine plural. Este, esta, estos, estas works as this or these. Ese, esa, esos, and esas works as that and those. Aquel, aquella, aquellos, and aquellas works as that thing far off, or those things far off. It doesn't translate directly into English very well, but you get the idea that it's something quite far away from the speaker's location. Now, los pronombres demostrativos, the demonstrative pronouns, are actually the same as their adjective counterparts, which causes confusion for students, but you'll notice the difference here is el acento. These have an accent. And when these are written, you'll see them by themselves. They're not going to be attached to the noun, as was the case with the demonstrative adjectives up here. All right. We have, in the same categories, masculine singular here, feminine singular, masculine plural, and feminine plural on that C curve. All right. Este, esta, estos, and estas as this one or these ones. Ese, esa, esos, and esas for that one or those ones. And aquel, aquella, aquellos, and aquellas as that one far off or those ones far off. An interesting note is that the pronombres demostrativos, our demonstrative pronouns, used to require that written accent, están aquellos. However, the Real Academia Española, the Spanish-speaking rule makers in Spain, have since decided to change this rule, and it is now only required for clarification. It's still commonly used, and as a matter of fact, in our LCC courses, we use them and encourage students to use them so you get used to denotating the difference between a pronoun and an adjective when it comes to the demonstratives. So, you have an activity to help you demonstrate your knowledge of the demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. You're given a sentence here. Fill in the blank with the appropriate adjective or pronoun. You're given the English term for what you need to find, but it's up to you to determine what's correct, paying attention to number, gender, demonstrative, or pronoun. And when you're done, por favor, escribe 5 frases originales using demonstrative adjectives and or demonstrative pronouns. That's it.